recently made a video on how I store my silver as well as guns, and I wanted to touch upon it again because there were some comments that I think were steering people in the wrong direction. First, I want to start off with theft of a safe, or the breaking and entry into a safe. A lot of comments were saying, well, you know, a smart thief is going to come and cut into your safe, your good safe. I'm not talking about a little filing cabinet. I'm talking about a nice gun safe. And my answer to that is no, they're not. Unless you've showed off your safe to everybody in the world, a burglar does not come armed with a acetylene torch or any kind of blowtorch to cut into your safe. Your normal burglar is basically breaking in a window with nothing in his hands as far as tools. Unless you are storing your safe in the living room where even your house guests would see it, then no, they're not going to come prepared. So I wouldn't worry about a burglar breaking in with all the proper tools to get into your safe. Obviously a bank or some other facility that they know there's precious gemstones or whatnot, they know there's going to be a safe in there. They know there's going to be, you know, if they go break into a jewelry store, there's going to be a safe there after hours. I mean, the stuff will be locked in the safe after hours. So they know to come prepared. But it is so rare that a burglar breaks into a civilian's home armed with all the proper tools to break into a safe. Not happening. Unless, again, they know it's there. Which comes to my second point. There's a lot of comments that are advising people to buy smaller safes for just their silver. And unless there's a way to really bolt that thing down to a solid floor, I would highly recommend against it. Why? Because they can not have to, if a burglar does break into your apartment or your home, they can just pick up the entire safe, bring it to wherever they need to, and take their time cracking into it, breaking into it, cutting into it, ripping into it. My advice is to buy a safe that is heavier than anybody can lift or carry off. Buy something heavy. And if you're going to buy something that heavy, obviously it's going to have the size to store all your guns and everything in there. So you might as well prepare to store all your guns and your silver in there, which of course adds more weight. So nobody's going to be able to walk off with that thing. I can tell you my safe, I am 240 pounds. I had 3 other individuals that are, did I say 340 pounds? I'm 240 pounds, in case I said 340 pounds. I am 240 pounds. I had 2 or 3 other friends that were approximately the same weight I was, trying to move my safe. We could barely do it. We could barely do it. With a furniture dolly at that. We keep our safe in a back bedroom. A bedroom that is not viewable to maybe a house guest, or it's not viewable to maybe a contractor that needs to come into the house and do some work. It is not viewable. There is no need for any contractor to go back in there to see it. Short from a house fire, there's no reason. So I don't recommend you putting your safe out in the living room like a lot of people do. A lot of single guys, they'll throw their safe right out in the living room. It's an advertisement, you know, and perhaps somebody you invited over is not a thief, but they saw it. They accidentally mentioned what a beautiful safe that you have, and that they can't wait to buy one, but they're talking to the wrong people. And those wrong people tell somebody else, and pretty soon, yes, you do have a burglar coming in, and yes, they are prepared to break into your safe. So don't buy a safe that's too small. And if you must, because square footage in your home is very limited, buy it as heavy as possible and bolt that thing down out of view. The smaller safes, you can throw a nice little I don't know, quilt over it or sheet over it or something nice. Put a plant on top of it, make it look like a table. But for your big safes, don't tell anybody, don't advertise it. Throw it in your basement, throw it in your garage, throw it in your back bedroom. Do not put it in a place where somebody walking by can see it through the window. And buy a quality safe. Anyway, folks, you take care, and I'm off to work.